Okay, so Sean, obviously a new Premier League season for Burnley. You must be really excited.
Yeah, of course. Fantastic challenge awaits us. We've been preparing virtually since the end of last season, in the respect that, obviously we got the job done last season a bit earlier, so we could start the wheels turning on all of the changes. You can see some around us today with the ground and the stands and the internal workings of some of them and the training ground, etc. And trying to align players who can, challenge and improve the squad.
So for you personally, how does it feel to be on the verge of doing battle with Mourinho, Wenger, Van Gaal, these great managers? That must be a real dream come true.
Yeah, I mean, it's like anyone. I'm ambitious to work at the highest level that I possibly can, and as a group and as a collective, we've managed to get to arguably one of the highest levels in the world, certainly within Europe, and I think that's a great marker for us. But you can't just sit and relax on that and look around and go, oh well, we've done that. We've got to move forward now, and we know it's a stiff challenge. It's going into, as I suggest, arguably one of the best leagues in the world, certainly one of the wealthiest, which in turn attracts real talent. So we're under no illusion, and we're not naive to the challenge, but we want to be prepared for it. The players have done well in pre-season. We're looking to add to the group. We already have done, but we're looking to further add to the group in order to give us every chance of getting that competitive edge. We can't guarantee results, but we can guarantee our performances and guarantee the fact that we want to be competitive in every game we go into.
So you mentioned there you're looking to add to the group, and we've already seen some new faces in. Are you happy with what you've got? What more do you need? What sort of business are you going to do?
Well, we're looking for the right quality at the right price. It's been difficult, as you can imagine. The great side of Premier League status is that the money does come in. The harsh side of it is every player that you thought you could get at a given price has now doubled, tripled or quadrupled. So it does make the challenge, off the pitch a firmer one. There are still things we've aligned already. There's things that we're looking to align. But there are some challenges with it. We're not going to throw money around. I'd like to, every manager would. But the board have given me a set of guidelines to work within and which is appropriate for the club, and we've got to do that.
Is there any area in particular that needs strengthening? Is there any position that you're looking at?
I think it's more a case of a challenge for the squad. Last year we worked with so low a number that I actually admire the lads' self-demand, because there was none of that kind of knowing that they're playing, so therefore they take their foot off the gas. There was a real self-demand about the group, so I know they can do that. But I think there still needs that group demand, and the only way of getting that is to add quality into the building. So it's more a case of adding numbers, but quality within the numbers.
And of those new players that have already come in, I think it's 6 new faces already, who's most impressed you in pre-season? Have they all done a really good job?
Yeah, I think they're all applying themselves well. They've certainly mixed with the group well and settled in with the group well. The obvious one that everyone's spoken about is Big Duke, because he's nicked himself 5 goals. He's worked hard, the others have worked hard. There's been a few knocks and little things we've had to be careful with. But generally, I've been pleased and impressed by the way they've all gone about it, and that's the way we work, to be honest. We want that whole team and group demand. We don't really work with individuals. We work about the team and how powerful the team can be.
So first up here, it's Chelsea and then Man United. Is having those two teams first up, is that a bad thing in terms of them being obviously great teams, or is that a good thing that you get those games out of the way and you can get going?
It's in balance, isn't it? You could look at it either way. I think hindsight will be the main marker of that, depending on how them games go. I think the reality is you're going to have to play every team at some point, home and away. So I don't really overthink that. It's about what we can do, how we prepare ourselves, and how we look to deliver performances. They're the things we're looking to guarantee. Can't always guarantee the result, but we can look to guarantee performances. So that's a real marker we're looking for.
And do you think your players can spring a shock there, perhaps? Is that something that you are looking to start your season off with a real bang to do that?
Well, we're looking forward to giving good performances. That's the bit that I'm talking about, that we feel that we can, we can hedge our bets to guarantee. You can't even guarantee that, but all the preparation work we put in on the training ground, the team demand, the way they go about their business, we showed that last season, and now it's about taking it forwards into a fresh challenge, an exciting one, but certainly a real challenge because of the depth of some of the teams we'll play against within their squads and the quality within the depth of squad. So we know the challenge, we're not naive to it, but we think we'll be ready for it and we're looking forward to it.
So is there any overall target this season? Is the first priority to keep yourselves in the division, or do you want to go further than that?
It was well documented last season about our demand of one game at a time, and I think it's never more so the case. we can't guarantee this market that we're going into. Last year we had a feel of it. We couldn't guarantee that we get promoted, but we had a feel of it. Most of the players knew it. We knew the demands of the Championship. Going into the Premier League is slightly different. You know, until the whistle blows and you're out there delivering performances on a weekly basis, then you kind of navigate your way through it. And so I think we'll wait and see what it brings, but we're sure it'll bring a stiff challenge.
And can you feel this around the town, around Turf Moor? Are people really embracing this and getting ready for the season? It's so close now.
Yeah, of course. And, you know, the enjoyment they felt last season has ended up with a place in the Barclays Premier League. We've earned the right. So we'll definitely look forward to it, and we definitely want to enjoy it. But make no mistake, you enjoy it by doing things properly, playing in the proper fashion and winning games. So we certainly want to do that as well. It's not just here for, oh, look at us, we're in the Premier League, let's all smile and have fun. There'll be a demand from myself, demand from the staff and a demand from the players to deliver performances and performances that can win.